everybody, it is Justin, your guide into the other side. So we got an update from the Yuga Labs gaming account that says, "Good morning, Voyagers. Loot minting is now live. You can claim and mint your shattered and leaderboard rewards to the blockchain." And it kind of links us to the loot claim page, but we'll go over how that works and how you can batch mint your loot, so you can kind of save on gas. But additionally, there's also a couple things with regards to the collections as well as the NFT partner agreements, which has a little bit of alpha inside. So we'll take a look at that too. But let's just get into it. So ship parts basically go to the Otherside ship part collection. Partner loot goes to the Otherside partner loot collection. Hot wallets will be able to mint and claim chest rewards for any other D delegated to them, while leaderboard rewards will need to be minted by the wallet they were distributed to. And then additionally, we plan to update the minting of leaderboard rewards via delegated wallets in an upcoming release. So be sure to double check your delegations before then. And we'll just kind of dive briefly into the descriptions of the X2, Y2 collections, which has some interesting things in there. But why don't we just jump over to the claim your loot page, essentially. It'll have a claim loot button, but it says, "The time has come for the brave hunters who vanquish Shattered to claim their their loot rewards," right? Prepare for hidden power stirs in the upcoming approaching season, essentially. So that probably alludes to Shattered bosses doing damage in season 3, as well as, having HP and all that stuff. So the scaling is probably gonna, get a little bit harder in season 3, depending on what you have. So we're definitely gonna check that out. But if you're looking to mint your loot, there are 3 tabs. When you click on that button, it'll bring you to so you can essentially log in like you normally do to play Legends of the Mara. You can mint from your delegated wallet. So make sure to have gas for that. And initially it'll kind of show you your partner loot. So I only have a Serum City box tier 2, so I have 1 epic here. Again, you can add it all and you can mint it if you so choose. There's also the ship parts as well. So we have the ship parts here. I personally am just going to wait until the end of season 2 to mint my ship parts, just because, I can't necessarily craft a ship right now, and it's not like we have the other. This is only season 1 loot, right? We only have hangar parts, we have our engine parts, but season 2 isn't done yet, so we don't have the weapons or the hull parts. So, this is just hangar and engines. So, I just have my loot here, but if you opt to mint it, you can add all of them at once to batch mint it. To save on gas. But again, I would highly recommend to take a look at what the gas fees are in Ethereum whenever you decide to mint, because that will largely impact what you pay. And there's also the King Catalyst as well, but only the top of the leaderboard gets that as well. So I mean, at the end of season 2, we'll probably be able to mint our regular catalysts. So we'll have to see that when that comes around. So anyways, feel free to mint your loot. I'm gonna wait just because can't do necessarily anything with it right now. But I would say, with regards to the ship part description on X2Y2, that was super interesting to me, because it said, "Ship parts imbued with Coda magic. They are needed to build ships that grant holders an increased capacity to explore, discover, and defend amid the wilds in Legends of the Mara." So again, all holders of the NFTs are subject to the license available at the ship part license. So we'll actually go into that in just a moment. So again, ship parts are currently trading at 0.0048 ETH. So relatively cheap or affordable in terms of floor price. But again, this is just common. I think Legendary is sitting at about 0.03 or 0.04. So I guess there's a difference in like a 10. There's a big range. But just keep in mind, in order to make that one specific part, like say a hangar, you need 10 of them, right? And that's kind of outlined inside of the NFT partner agreement here. So the ship part and license terms. But there's a little bit of alpha in here. If you scroll down to ownership under D, so replacement or successor ship part NFTs. So that was very interesting. From time to time, and in Yuga Labs' sole discretion, you may be offered the opportunity and option to mint, claim, or otherwise receive replacement, substitutions, or upgrades. Upgrades was the key word that I read here, to your ship parts NFT, a successor ship part NFT. So that was very interesting, just because, well, we already know that ship parts, to make them, you're going to need 10 of them. I would try to refer to the post, but I would have to scroll through the entire timeline. So I'll try to find it later and link it in the a link in the description, but no promises. Anyways, so let's move over to the Otherside partner loops, right? This was also extremely interesting because I know Serum City is in full effect right now, and Runiverse is coming pretty soon, and then God knows what else is for the other collections that I have not had time to wrap my head around yet. Sorry, guys. But partner loot are interoperable within the ecosystem of their partner collections, right? So all holders of the NFTs are also subject to the license agreement, right? And it kind of had the same verbiage, essentially. If you scroll down to the D, it says, you may be offered the opportunity, blah, 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 or upgrades to your partner loot NFTs. So I think that largely applies just to the ship parts, just because we know that we have to combine 10 to get that one specific part, whether it's a hanger, weapon, or etc. But I thought that the successor partner loot NFT was interesting as well. So that was very interesting. So again, you can kind of reference all the loot in its glory, especially if you go to the Otherside Wiki Legends of the Mara game guide. And this will kind of show you the legendary catalysts as well as all of the partner collections in the pool of loot. So essentially, there's World of Women, there's Forgotten Runes, there's Renga, there's also, where else is it? There's Serum City 2, and if they are interoperable within the ecosystem of their partner collections, what will they be used for? Is the most interesting question of the day, in my head at least, right? We'll also talk about the use case of ship parts in just a moment, but I think my suspicion points to Forgotten Runes items being possible recipes to craft inside of the Runiverse game, but I could be wrong. That's just my sneaking suspicion. And then additionally, I've been playing Serum City ever since it launched, and that's all about crafting and burning stuff at the Capsule of Chaos and a specific building inside. So I mean, it does contextualize what the loot is for slightly. So again, there's the Serum City boxes, which I mean they are loot. Come on, that's a loot box, right? Right? That's a loot box, man. That's got stuff inside of it. And what we're going to use that for, whether that be crafting or God knows, maybe a skin or something else, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be... I feel like it's going to be used in the game. So we'll have to see. So outside of interoperability of loot in their inside of their other ecosystems, let's talk about the ships, right? So we saw this post from on October 19th with regards to ship parts, right? And we know, based off of this obvious image, there's going to be there's going to be a different collection for ships, right? There's going to be different ships, there's going to be different aesthetics. Obviously, they're going to have different scaling values based off of their rarity, probably. That's what my speculation is. And I mean, we did see the update for the second half of this year with the Legends of the Mara mobile game. And I guess the ship parts did say they're needed to build ships that grant holders an increased capacity to explore, discover, and defend amid the wilds. So the wilds is a specific location inside of the mobile game in Legends of the Mara. So we know that expansion is coming for the mobile game sneak peek that we got for an update. So I mean, bam, we got like a rare Space Ranger in here. So do we have specific rarities of ships? And then obviously, this is coming out in the second half of 2024. So I mean, there are Kodamaras and Kodas inside of the game. So that's very interesting as well. And there's also, of course, another leaderboard that may or may not have specific Legends of the Mara rewards and prizes. So that's very interesting as well. At first, I thought this was ship racing, but no, we're going to do a lot more things than just ship racing. We're exploring, discovering, and defending inside of the mobile game. So we'll have to see how that kind of pairs out. I know there's like daily rewards, tournaments, deals, and stuff like that. The game design is very... I mean, it's far away, right? So, I mean, I personally am enjoying how they executed their game loops inside of Serum City. So this does make me pretty excited for how they are going to handle the mobile game for the Legends of the Mara mobile expansion. So that's what I've been just been taking a look at and absorbing throughout the day. And again, we have ship parts going to be really important here we can see a spare rare. I'm just kind of reading my post now. But we have weapons, shield, sensor. Oh yeah, we also got we got sensors as another ship part. So spoiler. Yeah, we're gonna be upgrading our ship, so that's gonna be interesting too. So I'm just absorbing everything right now. Just kind of going through all the things that you guys been releasing in terms of game updates. So just trying to piece it all together like Thanos and his Infinity Gauntlet. But that's all I got for today. You guys know where to find me. Hit that like and subscribe button if you definitely learned anything in this video. Let me know if you're minting your loot too, because I'll just be waiting. But yeah, I think that's all I got. I'll have everything in the description below. You guys know where to find me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.